As you know that Central Sahodaya School Conclave Kottayam and Council of CBSE Schools of Kerala, CCSK, jointly organizing a webinar series for the stakeholders of Kerala and Pan-India for different subjects. The phase 2 webinar series is ongoing in the second week of October onward. Today we have we are organizing a webinar for the mathematics teachers of secondary school, unlocking sample question paper and marking scheme and internals or projects. So on behalf of Central Sahodaya School Conclave and Council of CBSE Schools of Kerala, let me welcome today's resource person, Srimati Bini M, Vice Principal, the Oxford School, Trivandrum, for the session. Bini ma'am, welcome to the session.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
One more word, ma'am. On behalf of Central Sahodaya Conclave Kottayam, representing our Honorable Treasurer and District President of Council of CCSK Kottayam, Mr. N. Neelakandan, Manager Shankara Vidyalaya Vaikam. Let me welcome Sir also. Sir, please.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, our sessions every day is organizing by the Insight E team, our technical partner. Insight E is providing holistic progress card for the teachers, students, and the stakeholders of CBSE school as per the CBSE norm, and teachers assessment also. So on behalf of Insight E, let me welcome the technical team also for the session. And dear participants, I wish this session will be a fruitful and effective one. You can feel to use the chat box for the communication with the resource person. Let me welcome once again the participants, resource person, all gathered here for the effective and a wonderful session of secondary mathematics. Ma'am, now the floor is open for you. You can take the session. Wish you all the best, ma'am, and wish you all
thank you. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to share with you again, actually. This is the third time, not only third time, fourth time, actually. I'm sharing a platform with Central Sahodaya, and now CCSK is also there together. That's why I think many of you are familiar with me, and some of even the names of some of them are familiar with me. Okay, thank you all for joining again. Okay, let us have a fruitful discussion today regarding our secondary mathematics. Okay.
Ninu, ma'am-inim Neelakandan sirne host ആക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ participants-നെ ഒന്ന് mute ചെയ്തോളൂ. Please. Participants, kindly mute your mic for the smooth conduct of the session.
Ranjit sir, I will make as host Neelakandan sir.
Okay, fine. Neelakandan sir, please mute the participants except Mini Miss.
Okay. Now again we are into the online stream. Okay. Now, first of all, let me just have a hearty welcome to all of you, especially the topic transforming the transformers. When I went to Kottayam for taking an offline session for the same team, I was referring about the transforming the transformers regarding this to Ranjit sir. I was so happy by seeing the caption. Actually, I feel like it is a caption. Transforming the transformers. Whom we are transforming? Sure, teachers, we have to transform ourselves. That is our task mainly. Many of the things we have to unlearn and come back. That is our main process. Okay. Now, myself, Bini M, Vice Principal, the Oxford School, Trivandrum. Okay. Now, directly, this webinar, this training program is mainly focused on the upcoming board examination. That is mainly they are organizing this webinar for the particular board exam. That means to equip teachers to meet the challenges of board examination. Let me tell you like that. Because many of the things we are getting, CBSE is getting changed nowadays. That's why especially competency-based examinations are there, and that's why competency-based questions are there, and assertion reasoning pattern is there. That's why these all, when they implement, how can we equip our lovely students, in such a way? That is our main task. I think somebody else is using this all. Is there, or I don't know whether you left. Okay, I request all of you, please don't write anything on the screen. Others won't be able to see the thing. Okay, if you're writing.
Can you mute the participant mic?
Soumya ma'am, I think Soumya ma'am, Soumya clear? Soumya ma'am, can you please mute yourself?
Restart some.
Hope I'm audible. Okay. Okay, thank you. Then that's why our main concern is regarding the board examination, the upcoming board examination of our children. That's why we are also having confusions like how can we, that is, how can we equip our children? After 2 years, they are coming to school now. This year, they have started regularly coming back to school. That's why we have many types of problems about, especially for mathematics, basics of children. Foundation is not very proper for the last 2 years, even though we have tried a lot through online medium. But still we know that online medium was not very effective compared to offline medium. That's why what happened is the basics or foundation of children are seen to be somewhat lacking. There are some holes. That's why we have to fill the holes and move. That's why we are taking double time to complete our syllabus. But at the same time, I'm thankful to CBSE that they have reduced some syllabus this year also. As per the COVID situation, by considering the same situation, they have reduced the syllabus this year also. Okay, that is quite good actually. And then deleted portions and all, this year comparatively, they have given clearly the deleted portions of like 10th standard, 9th standard, 11th, 12th, everything. They have given actually better in a better way clearly. Because last year and all, it was given as arithmetic progression, application levels. Those questions are removed, like that it was given. But this year it is given clearly, like one chapter, this section, Pythagoras theorem, it is not there. Like that one section is deleted completely. That's why it is easy for us to understand the things in a better way. Now, let us move to the assessment part. Number one, it is internal assessment, as you know. Internal assessment, as per CBSE, there are no changes in 9th and 10th standards. As you know, the 4 parts are there. One is periodic assessment, 5 marks, multiple assessment, again 5, portfolio, and subject enrichment activity. And they have given clearly, like each one will be having 5 marks. Okay, that's why there is no confusion regarding the same. Now, in detail, the first one is periodic assessment. It is 5 marks. Periodic assessment means we can have 3 periodic tests in a year for the assessment purpose. That's why, especially always when we repeat the thing, it is for assessment purpose, 3 periodic tests in a year. That means if you want to conduct any of the examinations, that means it can be class test, otherwise it can be unit test, otherwise online test, whatever you want, you can conduct extra. But the main concern of CBSE is for assessment purpose, you should have 3 columns, that is PT1, PT2 and PT3. There we have to take the average of bus 2 marks. Whichever you have to consider, those can be named as PT1, PT2 and PT3. That way also we can think. These we are taking for assessment purposes. Assessment purpose, which all columns you are using, those have to be named as PT1, PT2 and PT3. And one of the important things what they have given is, it should be gradually increasing portion of content. Hope you understand the same. It is an accumulative way. PT1, we are covering 3 chapters. Then PT2, another 4 chapters we have covered, for example. And then after PT2, we have taken again 3 more chapters. Total 10 chapters we have covered. Then for each and every one, after PT1, first 3 chapters we can give a test. But then for PT2, we have to give total 7 chapters. Then only, according to CBSE, what they suggest is total 7 chapters to be taken for PT2. Then the next one, PT3, till the how much you have completed. It can be 11 chapters or 12 chapters or whatever it might be. Those whole chapters to be taken for assessment, for preparing the question papers. That is a suggestion given by CBSE. That is given like particularly by CBSE, because what they want is periodic assessment. Why they have given is they wanted to see that our students are able to equip the board examination in a better way. That means for each content in a cumulative way we have given means they will be able to, first one, 3 chapters they have completed their studies. The second PT2, total 7 chapters we have done. That's why in a cumulative way, their study pattern can be extended. That is the way that CBSE has given. That's why periodic assessment, 3 points are the teachers. One is 3 of them in a year for the assessment purpose. Second one is average of best 2 marks. And the third one is gradually increasing portion of content that they have given, particularly gradually increasing portion of content. Okay. The next one is multiple assessment. Multiple assessment also, I think you cannot see. Okay, now it is clear, I think. Okay. Now, just see, multiple assessment, we have total 5 marks. Multiple assessment means usually we can refer as most of the things which we do as classroom activities. Around 75% of the things can be classroom activities which we give. Other than the same, always it is like learners to be assessed through oral tests, individual or group work, class discussion, field work, concept maps, graphic organizers, visual representation, exit cards, quizzes, etc. What else? That means what all activities which we do as the part of teaching learning process. Otherwise, for assessment purpose in between. These all things can be included in multiple assessment. That is the way which they have given. Only the written test, that is assessment purpose, PT1, PT2 and PT3. Multiple assessment, it is not compulsory at all that they are written tests. Other all forms of assessments, otherwise other all forms of activities which we do in the class, these all, which not only which we do in the class, we work and all when we go outside also. All these activities can be considered under multiple assessment. For example, one is exit card. It is a very good method actually for assessing our classes. Two purposes are there. Assessing our class, that means whether the teaching learning process was effective from our side, and at the same time whether students have achieved the learning outcomes, which all we were having in the beginning itself, learning outcome 1, learning outcome 2 and learning outcome 3, like that we have settled. That's why these all, whether they have achieved those learning outcomes, we have to check. That's why you can have in a postcard, it is called as exit card. That means it is like a postcard, a small one, 2-3 questions you can write in that postcard to check that whether they are able to do those questions, to check that whether their concentration was proper, whether they have understood the concept, whether the learning happened, whether they have achieved the learning outcomes. That's why this one, whenever according to CBSE, differentiated learning, they always they lift up actually. Differentiated learning means we have like lower achievers, we have otherwise in a medium level we have children, then gifted children we have. These all children, when you give exit cards, you can check that lower achievers you are giving one type of exit card and gifted children you are giving another type of exit card. That's why, so that according to their level, whether they have learned something, that we can check. 2 teachers have raised their hands. Rakhi Krishna and Pushpa Leela, whether it is for any purpose, you can write in the chat box. Otherwise, please lower your hands. There is an option, lower your hands. Okay. If you want to discuss anything, please write in the chat box. Otherwise, please lower your hands, teachers. Pushpa Leela and Rakhi Krishna. Okay, thank you. Then, and the other one is oral questioning. Oral questioning is very important, actually, very important form of assessment. Whenever we have to ask some questions, ask the question in general. That means for the whole class, you can ask question. And at the same time, call the names of the children. After asking the question, 1 minute you can wait, and whether the question has reached to them, that you can check. After that, call the names of children at random. From here and there, just you can call the children. That's why what you can see is oral questioning when you are asking to one particular child by calling one child. The problem is that child only will concentrate on what madam is going to ask. That's why let me hear what is it. All other children, they won't be checking, they won't be hearing, they won't be listening to your question. That's why always it is important that oral questioning, you are asking the question in general, and after 1 minute that you felt like, okay, the question has reached to all of them. Then you particularly call the names of children, those who you want to ask. And quiz. Quiz means it can be written or oral. Previously, it was only like one PowerPoint will be shown and some mathematicians' names or something like that, small things. But nowadays, when we check in some online learning platforms and all, when you check, many types of quizzes are there. Please do visit these old sites and all, and many mathematics related with mathematics, many sites are there nowadays. That's why please do check. Many types of questions are there, many types of quizzes you can see. That's why utilize all these in your classes also, and you can have a projector, otherwise you can have a panel board or something. In a common place, it can be in the class itself. 2 groups are there, like that you can prepare the quiz. Otherwise, 2 divisions, that is 10A and 10B. They can compete each other by a particular chapter, by keeping one particular chapter. That's why what happens is they will be checking themselves that whether they are able to. Questions also they have to make, and answers also they have to prepare. That's why what happens is they will be equipped for the same, and they are sure that their knowledge level will be in the next one. That's why quizzes and all, when you are conducting, please make them as like quiz master. One of them you can select, and please make her or him as the quiz master. And preparing the questions also, like 2 teams are there, 1 or 2 can prepare the questions and all, and they can ask like that. All the works which is a part of this quiz, please do make them do all the things. Okay. That's why these are all the main multiple assessment. Another one is mind maps, concept maps. These all things are quite good actually, because when we complete linear equations in 2 variables, one chapter is over. Which all important things we have covered in this. Children, can you recollect and write in a paper as by drawing some lines or by drawing something and all, whether you can. Children used to make actually colorful mind maps, and which is quite good when you are exhibiting in the class and all. No, it's quite attractive for other students also. That's why what you can do is you can give to different groups also. You make it as 3 or 4 groups. Your class, you make it as 2, 3 or 4 groups, and each one chapter you can give. Some people, some children, those who are good at art and all, they will be drawing something and they'll make it attractive and all, and their work can be shared among themselves. That is, in the class itself, you can display those, and others also can come and see the work. Okay. That's why what happened is their effort is there, first of all. Their effort is there. More than that, one more thing is, they will be involved. They will be involved in all these. That's why that chapter, no, at least they will get an idea themselves, other than our instructions. Because whenever we give instructions, students, you study this chapter, like that, when we give instructions, they're having a feeling that, okay, teacher is always asking us to prepare for the test. That's why when we are asking them to prepare a quiz, you have to organize, you have to do like that. If you are giving the freedom for them, what happens is automatically the learning happens. That's why they'll prepare something, and at least some of them, they'll learn something new and as the part of this program or activity. That's why this is quite effective if you are giving work to our students. Hope it is clear that multiple assessment part. Portfolio. This is one of the things which teachers used to ask doubts regarding the same. Actually, portfolio is very easy because learners, these are the keywords: efforts, progress, growth, and achievement. These all can be measured and registered somewhere. It can be either in a file or either in a notebook or whatever it might be. One subject should have one file. Like that you have to do. You can check some usual things. Classwork, whatever they are writing in the classwork and all, how much you are giving marks and all, you can record. You can write in a paper. Otherwise, you can have a brief format. Peer assessment, if you are giving a case study examination in the class, okay, just you are making them as a peer assessment, because 2 questions we have given within 5 minutes or 10 minutes you have to complete, and after that give them as a peer assessment, MCQ questions and all, very easy to have our peer assessment. That's why just pass it and see that whether it is done. These types of assessments we can do actually in the class itself. We can do. We can see that whether they have a progress. Whatever the efforts they are taking, that will be reflected in the progress. Okay. Whenever we take an effort, then only there will be a progress. That's why efforts and then progress. If you have a continuous progress, if you have, then it will be to the next level, there will be a growth. Okay, there will be something which is a growth. And after growth, what happens? Consistently, if there is a growth, it will be somewhat an achievement. That means if you are learning GK, if you are learning for like some months or some years, what happens actually? Like your GK, current affairs, otherwise general knowledge, these all will be increased, the level will be increased, and your knowledge in that particular level, GK and current affairs, that will be in depth. And after that, you will start getting some prizes for the same. That is achievement. You will start getting some certificates, some trophies, these all for as achievement. That's why whenever we are taking some efforts, there will be some progress. If there is a consistent progress, there will be a growth. This growth, if it is permanent, like permanently, if you have a growth, there will be the next one, that is achievement. That's why you can see, some of them you can see, some of the children you can see that they're not taking efforts at all to grow themselves. Those cases, what happens is, whatever work we do, those all will come back to us as boomerangs. They won't do. That's why these children, they don't have a progress because they don't take an effort. That's why you don't have any evidence for their progress because they don't take efforts. But how can we prove that they don't have efforts? No, the works which they have done. I have given them an MCQ test previous week. Just see the result. He hasn't done anything. Now I have tried with some 2-mark questions. I have asked them to study 3 2-markers to one particular exercise. I have asked them to study. Then for assessing the same, I have given just 3 questions, 2-mark questions. Okay, that also the child hasn't learned and no efforts was there. That's why he couldn't attempt also. That's why what happens? Learners' efforts first. It got stuck there. That is learners' efforts. That's why we have a proof that we have attempted many times, but there is no effort. That's why there is no progress. The first one, the MCQ test. Second one, the 2-mark test. These all you can file up. Then other than the same, whatever they have outside the school and all, if they are going for any competitions and all, if they are getting any prizes, if they are participating also, please do mark it in your portfolio. That's why they have attempted something. That is something really great. That's why please mark that they have participated in one of the library and all, they were organizing one match piece. That's why he has participated. Please do make a note. And if they have got any prizes, that also can be inserted. Remember that one child should have one file. That is for mathematics, only for the subject mathematics. That is the way which CBSE asked. But then exit cards and all, whatever we do in the class, no, exit cards and all, whether they are doing, otherwise whether they are attempting, whether their concentration is good, these all you can see. That also can be used as which one their efforts. Okay, that's why you see always that this one exit cards, otherwise content, this content review, whenever we are doing these all things, whatever we do in the class, please make a note, like in there, they collect all those and keep it in their file. Okay, that is their portfolio. Portfolio, when we go for interviews and all, nowadays there is a habit, big companies and all, they used to ask for a portfolio of us. That means, let us see that what is your reflection in your life regarding which all things, what you have done in your life. Let us see your portfolio. That is a question which they ask. That means it is just a travel through our life. A portfolio is a travel through our life. The similar way, according to the subject mathematics, in class 9, otherwise in class 10, what the child has done, that is our go through. Okay, hope you understand. Whatever activities or otherwise whatever tests, whatever efforts they take, these all can be marked there. Then if there is a progress, if there is a growth, that also an achievement by that. Fourth one is subject enrichment activity. Subject enrichment activity is always that is related with subject only. That means according to us, it is mathematics. And mathematics, what they have instructed us is, CBSE has instructed us is, take the lab manual from NCERT site and get the activities. Not only this lab manual, they have given actually school kit is that. I think this you know, www.ncert.nic.in. Even though our syllabus, curriculum, these all things are given by CBSE, our materials are prepared by NCERT. That means our textbook is prepared by them, and exemplar textbook is prepared by them, and lab manual. These all things are prepared by NCERT. That's why you can see, please visit this one, www.ncert.nic.in. There are three things. School kit is there under the head school kit. Then the next one is guidelines for mathematics laboratory is the and laboratory manuals. These three you can see which all activities you love to do with your children. Please select those. And lab activities, they haven't given any rule regarding the same. That means how many you have to do in the class, that they haven't given. CBSE hasn't given. But only the thing is that they have to be done from the prescribed books. That means these prescribed things only we are able to do the lab activities. Actually, what you can do is, I suggest, like it is not by CBSE, but what I suggest is, for each PT, you can do 2 activities. Then in total, 1 year, like 6 or 7 activities in total you can do. Even though you are doing only 1 activity, if you are marking it and if you are putting marks, no, that also CBSE has no problem at all. But the thing is that if you are doing only 1 activity, what we meant by activity, that won't be satisfied. We want some hand works by them, isn't it? Handful work by them. That's why that won't be satisfied if you're giving only 1 activity at all. That will be only for the mark's sake. That's why better I suggest like 2 activities can be given for each PT, and total 6 or 7 activities can be done in a year. That would be a better one, I feel. Okay. Now we are moving to little more, we are into the board examination. Now our internal assessment, total 20 marks over. Total 20 marks means which all things are there. One is periodic assessment, PT1, PT2 and PT3. Second one is multiple assessment, all the classroom activities and field work, these all, whatever we do, it can be done as either peer assessment or in the class itself, teacher assessment can be done, and this all can be marked there. And the third one is actually, what is it? Portfolio. Portfolio is also for 5 marks. Efforts, growth, then efforts, progress, growth, and achievement. These all things will be measured. And the fourth one is lab activities, that is subject enrichment activities. These all are over. It is not compulsory that we have to do only in 5 marks and all. If you are doing the activities out of 10, no problem, make it into half and put the marks for multiple assessment. Like that, we can do for each and every one. Assessment purpose, it is for 5. That means whichever we are doing, that you can convert to 5 and you can enter in the internal assessment. Okay, hope it is clear. Any doubts regarding internal assessment, teachers? Any doubts regarding internal assessment? Teachers? Okay. Srilekha ma'am, thank you. I got an assurance that teachers are there. Okay. Now we have gone back to offline mode. That's why this online mode, if you are not getting responses, no, we feel so sad. Okay. Ramakrishna sir, thank you. Deepa ma'am, thank you. Okay. At least 3 responses I got. I'm happy. Okay. Now let us move to the next one. Our question paper. Question paper design of 9 and 10 together I have put, because 9th standard teachers also will be there. That's why I thought. Now, usually in 9th standard, we have no option to choose either basic or standard. But this year, CBSE has given an option. In 9th standard itself, we can choose either you want basic or standard. That's why it is not compulsory that we have to select. 9th standard, if you want, no, you can give as a default standard for all of your children. After that, in 10th standard, you can decide whether they have to continue with standard or some of them, whether they have to switch to basic. That you can decide. That option is also there. That's why anyway, now our LOC registration, these whole things are over. That's why I hope you have done these whole things. Then after that, mainly in which one? 10th standard. We have an option of basic and standard. Mainly we focus on this option. Basic means, now I can see many. Okay. Now, not only 3 or 4, many are there, isn't it, teachers? Thank you very much. Thank you, teachers. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's why this one, what we want is actually basic means those who are having a fear towards a subject, those who are anxious towards a subject, those children are recommended for basic. Okay, that is the main thing. Those children are recommended for basic. That's why this marks a standard. That means according to Bloom's taxonomy, level 1, that is remembering and understanding questions. Easy questions according to us. We do call them, by pampering them, we do call them as easy questions. Easy questions, that means those questions are 43 marks out of 80, 43 marks. That means 54%. That means like first level 1 questions means more than 50% is covered. Then the second one is applying, that is the next level of Bloom's taxonomy. There it is 19 marks out of 80 and 24%. That means 1/4 of the questions will be from applying level. Then the third level, that means high level, analyzing, evaluating and creating. 18 marks and then 22%. What you can remember is around 20% should be the higher level questions. Maximum 20%. Like that you can keep in your mind, because 20 is a rounded figure. That's why you can keep in your mind as 20% of the questions can be, which one? 20% can be maximum difficulty level questions. Okay. Like that you can keep in your mind and prepare the questions like that. Basic is always easier than standard. Total, the first level, level 1 itself, out of 80, 60 marks. The C teachers, the difference you can see, that means 75% in the first level. And in second level, applying 12 marks out of 80, 12 marks. That means 15%. And the higher order questions, only 8 marks and 10%. Standard children would be given 20, around 20% of difficulty level hot questions. And teacher, I request you to mute yourself, ma'am. Okay. Then basic, it is a higher level, that is the topper level or application level hot questions only 10%. The see, teachers, the difference you can see, that is 54% and 75% level 1, 24% and 15%, and 22% and 10%. Just see the difference. Now it is the time for you to start your model examinations and all. Month of November means model examinations and all we would be starting in schools. That's why please see that you are putting according to CBSE pattern itself. That is very important, because then only children will be equipped for writing the examination. Okay. Now mathematics sample paper. Just when we analyze in total, this is the pattern. That means the first one is actually section A. Section A means all of them MCQ questions. And there is no choice, teachers. First 20 marks MCQ questions, there is no choice at all. That's why this one 20 questions are there. All of them are MCQ questions. Section B, 2 mark questions. 2 mark questions, total 5 questions are there. Out of them, you have an internal choice of 2 questions. Out of 5, 2 questions will be given, either this or that, like that, an internal choice of question. And section C also, total 6 questions, 3 mark questions, 2 questions will be given choice. And section D, 5 mark questions. 5 mark questions means which one? The lengthy questions, 5 mark questions. There you are being given like 4 questions. Okay, 4 questions will be given. And the last one, section E, 4 mark questions, which are case study based questions. 3 case study based questions are there. The first one is 1 mark, second one is also 1 mark, and the third one is 2 marks. Last year, in the first term, they have given MCQ questions, and term 2, they have given 2 mark questions as case study questions. That's why now this year, there is a mixture of both. 2 1 mark questions and 1 2 mark question. And you can see that 2 mark question is having choice. Okay, total 3 case study questions are there. Case study questions, the internal choice is only for 2 mark questions. 1 mark questions, there is no choice. 2 mark question, there is a choice that 2 questions will be given, and either first one or second one they can write. That is a way. This is a total analysis of sample paper. That is like 20 questions MCQ, then 2 mark questions, total 5 questions are there. 3 mark questions, total 6 questions are there. 5 mark questions, lengthy questions, 4 questions are there. These all, other than MCQ, section A, section B, section C, and section D, each has 2 internal choice questions. And section E, which is a case study based one, 3 questions are there, each carries 4 marks, 1 plus 1 plus 2. All the 3 case study questions, you can see a choice question. That is 2 mark questions will be choice questions in all the 3 case study questions. Hope it is clear. This is a way which we analyze in total. Now, one of the important things which I have to focus. Hope you know what is this, teachers? Which type of question? Can I have an answer to see that you are not sleeping?
Assertion reasoning.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, Susmi, ma'am. Assertion reasoning type question.
Assertion reasoning.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Till last year, they were having like whether assertion reasoning questions will be there or not. Like that, we were doubtful. But till last year, they haven't given. But this year, no, they have given us a message that we have to improve. That means assertion reasoning questions are also there. mathematics also, children should have a practice regarding this type of questions. Tackling assertion reasoning questions, there are some general guidelines, teachers, general tips for just controlling, otherwise tackling these assertion reasoning questions. Now we will analyze the first one. This is from Mathematics Standard. That is our common paper. No, that's why I've taken from Mathematics Standard. Then you can see first one is direction. In the question number 19 and 20, a statement of assertion A is followed by a statement of reason R. Okay, two questions are there, assertion reasoning, two questions are there in the standard paper. Always basic and standard 19 and 20 are assertion reasoning questions. That's why the number is also there fixed, 19 and 20. Both of them, you can see two types of which one? Statements. One is assertion and the second one is reason. Let us see that what is assertion. Choose the correct option. That is the question part. Statement A, that is assertion. If product of two numbers is 5,780 and their HCF is 17, then the statement is their LCM is 340. Product is given, HCF is given, and LCM is also given in that particular statement, not question, particular statement. Teachers, I have to ask you a question whether it is true.
You do 1 second. This is
whether this is true. That is my question. Product is given, HCF is also given, LCM is 340. That's why whether assertion statement is true. Yes, it is true. This is the way which you have to deal our children also. That's why I'm giving you the same procedure. Now assertion is over. Okay, that statement is over. Now independently we have to go to statement R, that is reason. HCF is always a factor of LCM. Okay, the statement, only the statement, teachers. HCF, you don't think about assertion. Okay, HCF is always a factor of LCM. And I am asking you the question whether this statement is true or false.
True.
HCF is always a factor of LCM.
True.
True. This statement is true. Okay. Now what we have done, assertion A, the statement, always it is a statement that we have checked, and we have checked that whether it is true or false. Then we have gone to statement R, that is reason. That statement independently we have read the statement and checked that whether it is true or false. Over. Okay. Now what I have to tell you is regarding the options. Okay. The first option is both A and R are true and reason R is the correct explanation of assertion A. Both assertion A and reason R are true, but reason R is not the correct explanation of assertion A. Assertion A is true, but reason R is false. Assertion A is false, but reason R is true. These are all the four options given. I hope it is clear. A and R are true and R is the correct explanation. Reason means always it is an explanation. No, reason is the correct explanation of A. A and R are true, but reason R is not the correct explanation of assertion A. Assertion A is true, but reason R is false. And assertion A is false, but reason R is true. Okay. Now I want you to check the next one, teachers. This is question number 20. I want you to check the options only, not the question, only option, only the options given. Please read all the options. What do you observe? Please read only the options. Both assertion A and reason R are that part. And tell me that what do you observe?
Both assertion A and reason R are correct.
Now observe all of them, ma'am. Only the options, okay? Not the A and R. I haven't asked at all regarding A and R. Only options you have to read. And tell me, what do you observe? Or have a comparison. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, Jane Mary, ma'am, Srilekha, ma'am, Roja, ma'am, that's all. You're all true. Same options for both of them. That means what I'm telling you, no, teachers, all the assertion reasoning questions, options are same. Okay? All of them the same order. What is it? A and R are true and R is the reason for A. Second one, A and R are true, but R is not the reason for A. Third one, we start with positive. That's why A is true. Positive statements we make always. A is true, but R is false. Then last one, A is false and R is true. Got it, no, teachers? This part you got, right? All the options of assertion reasoning questions, they are all same. You don't want to think about, okay, which all options are given. No, options are all same. Okay. Now let us move to the previous slide again to see. This one, as we have discussed, first statement A, assertion, it is true you told, and reason also you told that it is true. Now my next question is whether R is the correct reason for A.
No.
No. Why? Actually, what is the reason for A?
Because LCM into HCF is equal to product of two numbers.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Product of
LCM into HCF equal to product of numbers. That's why we have checked that whether it is LCM itself. We have checked, isn't it? That is the idea which we use that. But that's why HCF is always a factor of LCM is a true statement. But the problem is, what is it? It is not the reason of A, isn't it? Now easily you can select which is your correct option.
B is the correct option.
B is the correct option.
Correct option. Got it, no, teachers? I think now the things got lightened. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, we
Yes. You got no that knack of this one assertion reasoning questions. Now let us try the next one also. Okay. This also you know sample paper you might have seen. That's why you know this one. Statement A. This is a question number 20 of mathematics standard. If the coordinates of the midpoints of the sides AB and AC of triangle ABC are D and E respectively. We have named the midpoints of AB and AC as D and E respectively. Then BC equal to 20 units. Whether it is a true statement. Yes or no? Whether this is a true statement. Yes or no? Hope you are doing the calculations. Whether assertion statement is true.
Yes, ma'am. It is true.
Yes.
Yes,
Sure.
ma'am.
I hope you have tried with the calculations, isn't it, teachers? It is true. And the second one, the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and equal to half of it. One of our pet theorems, isn't it?
That's also true, ma'am.
Which
Midpoint.
theorem? Midpoint theorem. Always we used to be behind our children for midpoint theorem. Exactly. Midpoint theorem is true. Statement is true that we know. That's why A is true and R is also true. Okay. Whether R is the reason for A, that is the next question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes,
ma'am.
exactly. Actually, we found that BC equal to 20 units by midpoint theorem. Isn't it, teachers? That is the way, you know, which you are thinking. That's why sure that this statement R is a reason for statement A. That's why we got it. Like, which option is correct now? Option?
A, option A.
Option A. The first option is the correct one. Okay. Option A is correct. As I'm reminding you, all the options are same to same for all the assertion reasoning questions. Only that order, no? When you give our children also in the same order, I recommend as you give only assertion reasoning questions in one period. Okay, that's why then, so that they'll be getting the culture of those questions and they'll be able to tackle easily, because it is revision time, no teachers. Now, which is a way which I have to put the revisions and all we are thinking, isn't it? That's why November means we start our revisions. That's why you can do one thing. Case study questions, you can reserve 1 or 2 periods. And assertion reasoning questions also, you can reserve 1 or 2 periods and give only assertion reasoning questions. And give them a practice. Give them some homeworks also. Let them do and come, so that they will be able to do assertion reasoning questions. Hope we can. I have written actually one more question I have done. This is mathematics basic, that 19th question. I hope just we can have it just like speed, fast we can have. Just see teachers, which option is correct that you can tell me. HCF is given. LCM of same numbers is also given. Reason statement is given. Which option is correct? Which option is correct? 5, 10 and 92 are the numbers. A, B, C or D? Which option is correct? Yes, ma'am. Kartika, ma'am.
Option A.
Option A is correct, isn't it? Both of them are true statements. By calculations, you could see that HCF and LCM are correct. And not only that, HCF of AB into LCM of AB equal to A into B. That is the reason for this one. Correct. That's why what you got is the first one is correct, and here option A is the correct option. Okay. One more question is the question number 20 of mathematics basic. Please see yourself. I haven't copied here. I hope the assertion reasoning part is quite fine with you now. Isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, teachers. I'm getting some responses. I'm happy. Okay. Now, questions 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark questions. These are all by CBSE. That's why it should be given due importance, these all things. 1 mark means only one concept will be there. One main idea will be there in 1 mark questions. 2 mark means 2 concepts will be there. You can have left side and right side. No, please have a comparison and learn yourself, because by hearting these all won't be possible for you. But you should remember these all things when you explain the things to our students. That's why 3 mark questions means 3 concepts, and 4 mark means 4 or more concepts. That's why you can see the 1-to-1 relationship here. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, only 4 marks. It is not 1-to-1. That is 4 to 4 or more concepts. Hope you can remember like that. Second one is number of steps. Number of steps are there, and value points are also there. Value points means if it is like solving and all, finding the value of x, it is a value point. But how many steps you are using for finding the value of x? That is the like it is given as steps. Okay. And so value points, if it is, even though it is only one value point, sometimes steps will be 2 or 3. That's why that you have to consider. 1 mark means 1 concept will be there and maximum 2 steps. 1 or 2 value points. 2 marks means 2 concepts, maximum 4 steps, double. 2 into 2, the 2 double, it is 4. And 3 or 4 value points. Again, 3 marks, 3 concepts are there, and 3 marks, the double means it is 6 steps, 6 and 7, like around 7 steps. And then 5 or 6 value points. 4 marks means 4 or more concepts, and it is quite flexible. 4 or more concepts and maximum 10 steps. Like that. But according to us now, this is exactly given by CBSE, which I have shared. Now 5 marks means what you can see, almost 5 or more concepts will be the maximum. We can see that around 11 or 12 steps will be the, and then the last one, which will be 9 or 10 value points will be there. Like that, you can continue. Okay, how much you are putting, no, you can continue the same. Now, according to this they have given previously. Now, 4 mark is case study question. That's why there we don't want actually steps and all. It is only one 1 mark question, second 1 mark question, and third one 2 mark question. Like that, it is given. Okay. Now, time allotted. Time allotted is very important actually, because according to mathematics, this is one of our complicated areas which our students used to complain that they couldn't complete on time. That's why 1 mark means maximum 2 minutes they can take for 1 question. 1 mark if it is MCQ question. Mainly we have MCQ questions. First set 20 into 1, that the MCQ patterns are that. After that case study also you have 1 mark questions. That's why 1 mark question means some of them will be simple 1 mark question. That means according to Bloom's taxonomy, the knowledge level 1. Those questions they'll be able to do fast. Within 1 minute, they will be able to do. But some of them will be like little more application level questions. Those questions sometimes they may spend 2 minutes. Okay, like that. Not like all the questions they have to spend 2 minutes. I don't mean in such a way. Usually it is 1 mark, but maximum it can be 2 marks. For some questions, if there are around 26 questions, total we have 1 mark questions actually total. Case study 2, no, that's why total 26 questions are there. Out of them, around 18 to 20 questions are quite simple. They can do easily. Those questions they can complete by 1 minute, and the remaining questions they can. That means remaining 5 or 7 questions will be that. Those questions they can spend 2 minutes. 2 mark question also. 3 to 4. That is double, no? 2 double is 4. Just previous number 3 to 4. 3 marks means double it is 6 and 5 to 6. 4 marks means 7 to 8. That means maximum 8, 7 to 8. 5 marks means it is 9 to 10. It is going on. Okay. That's why this you have to ensure that they are doing in the examination halls while we give model examinations. Because according to our subject, this is one of our challenging area that students used to complain regarding the time. Okay. Hope you understood. Now, this you know, class 9, the grading is 91 to 100 A1, 81 to 90 A2, like that. Till class 9 and in class 11. The same grading system we follow. That is 91 to 100 A1, like that. But in class 10, the system is called as percentile grading. If total 8,000 children have passed the examination, for example, 8,000 children have passed the examination, we can see that A1 will be awarded for top 1/8 of the past candidates. That means 1/8 of 8,000. How many children will be given A1, teachers?
1,000.
1,000. First 1,000. Then the next one, 1,001 to 2,000, it will be B1. Then 2,001 to 3,000, it will be B2. Sorry. A2, the next category is A2. I'm sorry, 1,001. I'm repeating once again. 1 to 1,000, it will be A1. 1,001 to 2,000, it will be A2. Then 2,001 to 3,000, it will be B1. Like that, it is going on. But there will be an overlapping, because if we are having 1 to 1,000, we want to give A1. But what happened is, from 990 to 1,050, but the top marks will be checked. All of them got 96 marks. Okay. 950, from 950 to 1050, all of them got which one? Same marks, 96. Whatever be the mark, same marks. That's why if they are getting the same mark, sure that we have to give them the same grade. Isn't it? That's why till 1050, we would be giving A1 grade. Which I hope it is clear. After that, 1051 to 2000 only. Okay. Till 2000, we would be giving 82. But sometimes there also you can see an overlapping. Because we don't know that sometimes 1998 to 2010 all are having the same marks. That means again there will be an overlapping. Till 2010 we would be giving 82. Then 2011 to 3000 we have to give B1. Like that it is going on. If there is an overlapping, that means if the same marks are there for children, they will be awarded with the same grade. Okay, that you have to keep in your mind. Okay, that is only. All other things are like 1000, 1000. That means 1/8 of past candidates. That is a calculation which we have to put in. Okay. Now, I like almost the things are getting over actually. Now, hope almost these are clear. Now, prescribed books. I don't know that how many times I have shown this slide. How many classes, trainings I have taken, all of them I carry this slide. Because what I feel is teachers are quite panicked regarding the questions. That's why they run here and there through all the question banks and all they used to check for questions. But the important things are not given due importance that I used to feel. That is regarding NCERT exemplar problems. This is there in our NCERT site, www.ncert.nic.in. This site is having NCERT exemplar problems of class 9 and class 10. From class 6, it is there. You might be the subject teachers of 6, 7, 8 and all. No? That's why from class 6, it is there. That's why after our NCERT textbook, the next one which you have to refer should be NCERT exemplar problems. The material which is given by CBSE to be given due importance. And NCERT exemplar problems, what I felt is very good questions are the concept-based questions are quite good in NCERT exemplar problems.
Ma'am, one question for you in the chat box.
I cannot see, sir.
Can you say deleted X of area related to circles?
I cannot see it actually. Combination of circles is not there, ma'am. That's all. Now let me stop this. Actually, this is my last slide. Now I'll attend all the queries also. Thank you very much. Hope the thing got clear. Now let me attend the questions. Please, teachers. One is deleted portion. Combination of solids is not there. Hope it is clear. Okay. Combination of solids is not there means related questions of combinations of solid. Using combination of solids, no questions will be there. Yes,
okay, thank you.
Other queries also, please.
Thank you, Bini ma'am. It's a wonderful session and a really enriching one. Dear participants, if you have any doubts and clarification, you can feel to ask now. Ma'am is ready to clarify that. Sure. It's a wonderful one session and enriching one, ma'am. Really appreciate you. The time 1 hour, it's gone in a flash of eyes. Yes. Okay, ma'am, we can ask the participants if they have any queries.
Yeah, sure, sure. Sir. This session is very important for me, the last session. That is queries. Whichever you have, no, if possible, I'll clarify maximum. I will try. Please, teachers. Thank you to all of you. I think
it's well explained. They all are clear their doubts. There is no queries.
Thank you. I can see many thank yous. Can you please
say, dear participants and dear resource persons, once again, thank you very much on behalf of Central Sahodaya School Conclave Kottayam and Council of CBSE Schools of Kerala, CCSK. And special thanks to Sri N. Neelakandan sir, manager Sri Shankara Vidyalaya, and our technical team in Insight E for the wonderful session. Thank you very much, ma'am. We will write back with another session. I think your senior secondary math section is on.
Yes, sir. But actually one of the questions I could see, but now I'm not able to find out. Can anybody just, whether they can speak, sir? I think some of them were speaking.
Yeah, they can unmute and speak. Now
please ask me. Please ask. I cannot find in the chat box or something I have seen, but it has gone within a splash of second. Can you please ask me if you have any queries? I'm not able to find that.
In introduction to trigonometry, complementary angles are also deleted portion.
No, it is not there, ma'am. Complementary angles are not there, ma'am.
It is deleted portion.
It is deleted. Yeah,
Right.
sure. It is given clearly, ma'am. That is not included.
Because I saw some question from that part.
No, sample paper. Have you checked the answer key, ma'am?
No. Yes.
No, it is not done using complementary angles, ma'am.
Yes.
Please check the MS. Marking scheme is also given, no, along with sample key, sample paper.
Okay.
Ma'am, please check it. Okay. They have done in another method, ma'am. It is not using complementary angles.
Complementary.
Okay. Please check. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am told you,
Committee,
no,
ma'am.
areas of combination of plane figures, actually it is deleted. Yeah, under that one exercise comes, that is exercise 2 and 3.
Hmm.
So all the questions from that are deleted.
No. If
No.
there is a question,
Combination is there.
combination of solids, they haven't given any of the exercises which are deleted, ma'am. Please do
Okay.
understand the difference. Okay.
Okay.
Combination of solids, that particular topic that you know, no. Combination of using 2-3 solids together, 2 solids, mainly 2 solids. These all types of
Excuse me.
questions.
Yeah, ma'am, I am asking about area related to circle. Areas of combination of plane figures, actually one heading is given. So after that, all the problems are deleted or not? That is what I am asking.
No problems and all. How can I give you, ma'am? I don't remember all the problems now. If I'm giving you an answer, means all the questions I should remember.
Okay, okay. So
No, please
actually,
don't take it as exercise, like whether that exercise, all the questions are deleted. No, I cannot give you an answer. If one
Okay.
question is there, which is not using this concept, that will be there for the examination.
Okay.
That is
Only
our
one-
work, no, to check.
Only
Okay,
one
ma'am. Thank
exercise
you.
from that chapter, ma'am.
Yeah, most probably most of the questions will be deleted, ma'am. Combination, using combination of solids, questions are there, means those questions are deleted.
Only
If
one
there is-
exercise from that chapter. Isn't it? Only one exercise is from that chapter, ma'am.
No, areas related to circles, we have 2 exercises.
Exercises are there. First exercise and the last exercise are deleted portion.
Ah, yes, 2 exercises are there, ma'am.
Then
Total 3 exercises are there, I do remember, isn't it?
Yeah, actually 3 exercises are there.
Out of them,
Related
2
to
of them are there.
3 exercises are there. First and
Ma'am,
third.
please don't ask me regarding exercises, ma'am.
That you are doing.
Please treat
Yeah.
them as concepts.
Good
I
evening,
cannot
ma'am.
tell
This is
you that this
Ramakrishna.
exercise is deleted. I am not allowed to give that sentence to you. It's
Good
only
evening, ma'am.
like
This is Ramakrishna.
the concept is deleted.
Yes.
If one question is there in between, that which is used, like combination is not used, means that question will be there. So don't take it as exercise. Please take it as different concepts.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In introduction to trigonometry, all the identities are needed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I hope you are asking about sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1, 6 square minus tan square equal to 1, cos 6 square minus cot square equal to 1. All the 3 identities are there, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Because mainly it is sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. Only one identity is there. All of them are
Related to that identity.
exactly. Exactly. Those who were taking previously, teachers, those who were taking previously, that means for years, those teachers, those who are taking, please revise your syllabus at that time. Exactly the same thing is given for years. Using sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. Actually, only one identity is there. Sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. All others we can
Derived from these identities.
exactly, ma'am. Divide throughout by, isn't it?
Divide by throughout by AB.
Yeah. Sin and cos.
C square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1.
That's what we are getting, no? Other all are derived from this one. That's why don't misunderstand the completely that which one exercise questions are there. Okay. Only complementary angles are not. That hope you are clear.
Excuse me,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
In,
sir. Yes, sir.
in triangles chapter, ma'am, the ratio of the areas, is it deleted or?
It is not given in the this one, sir.
So it is there. It is there.
No, deleted portions are not given by CBSE, sir. That you please
Okay.
understand. Only
Okay.
syllabus is given by CBSE. Deleted
Okay.
portions are given by many of the like teachers and all. They have prepared like some Word files or some PowerPoint and they are sending.
Okay.
That's why the important one is always what is given by CBSE. Deleted portions we don't speak. Areas ratio like that square ratios of areas. That is not there in the syllabus, right?
Okay. It is not there. Yeah.
It is not
there.
there. That's why it is deleted.
Okay, thank
And one more thing, Pythagoras theorem. In that chapter.
Both the portions are related. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Deleted. Okay. Pythagoras theorem, it is not there. That's why now the chapter got actually reduced a lot, we feel. Because previously we were struggling to complete, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
AD
ma'am.
square, that 7 AD square question and all. No, it will take
Yeah,
one
it's very,
period.
oh,
One
yeah,
period.
that is it, ma'am. Yeah,
That's fine. Now that really got deleted. That chapter no got reduced according.
Yeah, only similarity is there. Actually, similarity and BPT.
And the beginning some AC questions.
BPT, yeah, basic proportionality.
That's why it's scoring now. That chapter is scoring. Previously, it was a terror for us. Now it is scoring actually.
But it is
Okay, yes, ma'am.
That
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you. You are not audible.
because question is based on multiple choice question. That is why we escape from the vast portion. Sir. Because the
Yes,
portion
ma'am.
is very vast. The portion is very vast, ma'am. Because in the previous year it is multiple choice question. So only area related ratio of area and basic proportionality questions are coming from that part.
Now completely our question paper, the pattern got changed, ma'am.
Okay.
Because 5 mark questions are included. 1 mark questions 20. You know, no. I hope you do remember. Just before Corona, COVID days, they have started this 21 mark question pattern. That's why those questions are there and 5 mark questions are also included. That's why we cannot go with any of the patterns which we had previously, ma'am. What changed? No, especially case study questions, they have increased. That's why like things are getting changed. Really, they have deleted. That I would tell you. Many portions they have deleted.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Ramakrishna.
Ramakrishna, sir, please. Please, sir.
Actually, deleted portion is available in the NCERT website now. Deleted portion is released by the NCERT now.
No,
that is a textbook page number wise.
Actually, it was there. Now it is not there, I think. That file.
Actually, I had, ma'am. I downloaded everything.
Me also, sir. Me also. When we got it, we have downloaded and I took even a hard copy also. But now you can see that it is not there in the site. What does it convey?
Oh, I downloaded 5 days back only, ma'am. So that's why.
Actually, curriculum is given by CBSE, sir. Please go through our curriculum only.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, and the second point is in coordinate geometry chapter, they deleted area of triangle topic now.
That is there. Previously also they have deleted.
Actually,
COVID time also.
Actually, we want to find any collinear for collinear purpose. Can I use area of triangle concept?
No, you cannot. Sure. Collinearity we can prove by the other one. But area of triangle concept you cannot use.
Yeah. So they asked just you can prove that the given 3 points are collinear. So can I use area of triangle formula?
No, sir. No.
We can use
only not there in our syllabus.
Only distance formula we want to use.
Only distance formula we can use. That's why I told it can be used by other method. That's all. Area of triangle you cannot use.
Yeah, so many methods are there, ma'am. So that's why I discussed all topics, ma'am. I didn't say that which is a deleted portion. Yeah.
Area of triangle is deleted. It is given clearly. No, that's why you cannot use. No, sometimes the teacher who is having the valuation, sometimes they may feel, oh, this child knows the thing. Like that's why let us give the marks and all. I don't know whether they will feel. It depends. But actually, it is not that. That's why better not to use. I always
Actually, if
suggest
they
that.
delete, actually now CBSE some topics are deleted, ma'am. Again, they are going to study in 11th standard. At the time, what they will do, ma'am?
I don't know, sir, whether the 11th standard portions also will be getting deleted. What is one of the main
Same topics,
suggestions
ma'am.
from a national educational policy is that the curriculum will be reduced, sir.
Yeah, if
Sure.
now they are reduced in class 10th, ma'am, there is a basics of the class 11th. Now, how will they understand in class 11th standard and class 12th standard? Here, basics only they deleted means.
Yes, sir. We don't know, sir. Class 11 also sometimes they may change, like when they implement this national educational policy, no? We don't know what all changes will be there. Let us see. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Seema, ma'am, please.
Ma'am, same way in surface area and volumes, this time I think conversion of solids from one shape, that is deleted.
Finding the value of n, ma'am.
Conversion
Usually,
of, okay.
they used to ask questions, no? Finding the value of n. One big solid sphere is given, small solids. Like that, many types of questions are there for us.
That part is deleted, no?
That part is deleted. And the last one also.
First term,
Bucket.
that's bucket, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, madam, I think all the teachers
Yes,
had
sir.
cleared their doubts.
Yeah.
So
I think we can wind up, isn't it?
yeah,
Sir?
exactly. So good night to all. Thanks to Bini madam and all the participants. And we had around 300 participants today, so it's a great victory for everyone, so that we can empower more 300 teachers all over India. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nilakandan sir, thank you. And all my
Not only India, ma'am.
sir, thank you.
Okay, sorry. Where are you from, sir? Ramakrishna.
Uganda, sir, Africa, South Africa.
Vinny ma'am.
My
From
God.
Uganda. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, these
Ramakrishna sir.
are Delhi.
Hats
Yes, ma'am.
off to
Delhi
you.
Public School, ma'am. Here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now here time is 5:48, ma'am.
5:48. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ramakrishna sir,
Thank you
Diwali
for
wishes.
attending.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, for certificate we are unable to access, ma'am.
I think Nilakandan sir will attend your query.
Sorry.
Certificate we are asking about, Nilakandan sir.
So already we have shared the link for the certificate. They can
Sir,
put their details with the
I
in the
opened
Google.
the link, sir.
Okay.
I opened the link, I gave my details, but when for scanning the QR code, it is not accessing properly,
So
sir.
try after some time, ma'am, because all of the participants will be doing it at the same time, so it will be getting difficult. More than 500
copy paste, ma'am. Somewhere.
So you can try after some time, ma'am. It
I
will
took
be better. Okay.
screenshot and I tried it, also not working out.
So it takes some time, madam, because more than 500 participants are there now. So everyone will be doing that. So it will be getting difficulty with the Google, sir. Okay, you can try later.
Please copy the link, ma'am, and try after some time. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Very thank you.
Thank you all once again. That's why, Nilakandan sir, I hope I can leave now.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.